Tonight, we revisit the fate of the Boeing 737 MAX. American-based civil aviation authority body, the Federal Aviation Administration, the FAA, has announced the return of Boeing 737 MAX to commercial service after 20 months of being grounded over safety concerns following 2 fatal crashes in a span of 5 months that claimed the lives of 364 people on board. Families of the victims of the Ethiopian Airline ET-302 crash are mooting plans to be enjoined in a court case by an American-based advocacy firm, Flyers' Rights, to challenge that decision. Maryanne Nyambura spoke to Karanja Quindos, a man who lost 5 family members in the crash, on the compensation process and the looming legal battle.
The announcement by FAA Administrator Steve Dixon on the return of Boeing 737 MAX flights after a year and 8 months of being grounded has reopened wounds for some of the relatives of the Ethiopian airline crash victims. John Karanja Quindos, a Nakuru resident, was hardest hit by the tragedy that robbed him of his wife, daughter and 3 grandchildren.
If they would return that one, the problem, without disclosing the problems, whether the problem that was there has been solved, or the data relationship, the data that had to be updated has been updated, I think that one is a problem.
He is among relatives of the ET-302 crash victims who are seemingly agitated and are now moving to court to contest the decision to clear Boeing 737 MAX for takeoff after a non-governmental airline advocacy firm, Flyers' Rights, approached them.
We are lucky. There is a non-profitable organization which is called Flyers' Rights, under the leadership of Hudson. So it has really helped us. The families of the victims have been contacted, requested to be enjoined in the suit. But you see now, enjoining families, there are expenses.
32 Kenyans died following the March 10, 2019 crash. But 1 year on, the families are yet to be compensated, with the court battle delayed owing to the COVID-19 pandemic.
It were not for the coronavirus, because as from March, that's when the case were to be heard, or those that are concerned with that one would have organized so that we go settle our cases. But from then, from March, nothing has gone on.
The Federal Aviation Administration has signed the order after 20 months of investigations into the safety of the flight. However, the Boeing company is required to make specific design changes to the aircraft, changes to crew procedures, and training enhancements before it returns to service. The Boeing company was propelled to the limelight after 2 of their 737 MAX 8 planes crashed in less than 5 months. In October 2018, the 737 MAX, owned by Lion Air, crashed in Indonesia, killing the 189 passengers on board. In March 2019, a 737 MAX owned by Ethiopian Airlines that was heading to Nairobi crashed 6 minutes after takeoff in Bishoftu, Ethiopia, killing the 157 passengers. Investigations into the black box flight data found similarities that the 2 flights crashed shortly after takeoff. For Karanja Quindos, the healing process still continues. Maryanne Nyambura, Citizen TV, Nakuru.